new clip, so I may as well touch on it. My World Poverty Plan a little bit more. You know, your ability to treat each other fairly affects your ability to love your family. When there's something wrong, it affects your brain function. I think this is a basic part of medicine. Even doctors say, "How are you feeling today?" At the store, they say that. At your job, at school, because they want you to achieve a certain flow. Now, you can achieve some kind of poor excuse for a flow while mistreating people, but you don't optimize your flow unless you treat people fairly. And if you feel like that's not the case, you need to get help. You need to get help for your family. You need to get help for your community. You need to get help for your country. You need to get help for yourself. You need to get help because it's what God wants you to do. Things are more enjoyable when you do the right thing. The quality of life increases. Your quality of living increases. They've done studies where people who are in poorer countries were actually more happy than Americans, even though they made far less money and had far less things. Part of it is how we treat each other here. People rip each other off. People don't have the same village kind of community sentiment. People put their nose in the air. Okay? They want to argue with everybody, and it's like the Romans used to stab each other in the back. The senators kill each other, kill Caesar, kill their own family members. That's not love. That's not quality of living. That's petty. Petty and cruel. They didn't have TVs back then. They didn't have air conditioning. They didn't have a great many things, and they still wanted to kill each other for some whatever petty stuff they could get. Some statue. Ego is not the way. Your evil ego is not your amigo. It's not on your side. God and a godly state of being is love. It is the state of having love derived from justice and righteousness. People are being held captive by the cultures that are a response to the satanic cultures of the state. Cult of the flesh, cult of wickedness, cult of crooked paths. Trampling on the poor, the widow. What kind of scoundrels make policies to give old women a hard time? It isn't right. You have to do what's right to be righteous, and to treat yourself right, to treat your loved ones right, to treat your community right. I say to the elite, among other things, is why do you want poor people to suffer? Why does that make you feel good? Your social engineering plan is not worth it. And what you see how it's progressing, it is not progressing well. This is not true progress. When I say to the liberal progressive, this is not true progress. When I say to the conservative, what are you conserving? Misery and pain? While your culture is evolving anyway? I say to the ritual madness crowd, yes, sanity is greater than madness. I know that for sure. I'll leave it there for now.